Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I am Viral Princess. So I have this short story that I'd like to share with you and the hospital visit that I had. I had a sprained hand, right? So I really wasn't paying much of a mind when it just started out until somehow it started in Jamaica. We say you hackle it up, right? So it irritated it. So in the day, I remember, I think it was a Wednesday or Thursday, that particular day, it started hurting a little and all. So I went to the pharmacy, CVS pharmacy, and I bought this, right? When I did it up, it was a little bit too tight. So I'm like, this. So I'm like, it's not that bad, it's not that serious. Of course, I'm a cashier at a restaurant and I also do geriatric work. So um, I wasn't paying it much mind. Boy, oh boy. So in the night, no. The earlier part of the morning, I think it was Thursday. Thursday morning early, I woke up in excruciating pain. I could not, it was just too much overwhelming. I really could not, you know, control or console it. So I said, okay, I came downstairs. I really didn't want to meet my daughter. So I came downstairs and I was there. I was in so much pain. I tell you, it was more pain than I had experienced having a toothache. Believe me. It was similar pain having my daughter 16 years ago. Yeah, Victoria Jubilee Hospital. That's smack, I think it's 1 North Street, Kingston, Jamaica. They probably know me by now because I hate pain. They probably remember me, I should say, by now because I hate pain, right? And full experiences. So, anyways, so when I came down, probably about 5 minutes after my daughter came down after me. So she was like, "Oh, mommy, what's up?" So I had the hand like this. I couldn't bend the fingers, and there was nothing I could do. I just had it like this, like this, really. So I was there, and I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to CHS tomorrow. It's CHS is like a little clinic. It's a community health services. So I'm saying tomorrow I'm going to CHS and it'll be over and done with. And yada yada. I had to call the ambulance. I had to call the ambulance. I was suffering. Well, a matter of fact, my daughter did. When the ambulance came, they did their do and stuff. If I were to walk to the hospital, it would take me probably about 40, 45 minutes. If I'm driving, it would take me about 7 minutes. Got to the hospital. I was there probably about 3 hours. They wrapped me up and everything, so I was there just waiting. I was in so much pain that I remember the lady at the front desk, she came over and she said to me, um, would you like me to give you two Panadol, not Panadol, it's Tylenol? And I'm like, miss, if you were to give me a bottle, I'd take it. But somehow it really didn't occur to me while I was home that I could possibly take the Tylenol or the Panadol or whatever it is. Ibuprofen really did not occur to me because I really didn't feel as if it would have gotten that worse. That was wrong. So when she came and she gave me the Tylenol, I tell you, I was in so much pain. It was just terrible. Anyways, about 3 or 4 hours after I went, I finally got a chance to see the doctor. So they did my vitals probably about 4 or 5 times. It was good. It was somewhat crazy, my very first thought of it. But I'm like, okay, just in case the first one missed something, the fourth or the fifth one will pick something up. All right. So I know they're very good. So I was there 3, 4 hours until the official doctor came. So there was a nurse, so probably about 2 or 3 nurses. The official doctor came. So he said, we went back and forth. We talked about if I had insurance. No, I don't. So I told him, I gave everything that I asked from the very first person to the fourth or fifth person who saw me. I gave him everything that I asked, but I didn't have any insurance. So I still don't. So when I came home, I eventually came home. I think it was after 6 the Thursday morning. I left after 1 and I came back home after 6. So I saw my neighbor. So my neighbor said, in the latter part of the day, probably about 9, 10 o'clock, because I was feeling better. The time that lady gave me, it worked like a charm. Believe me, right there, so it really worked. So, and trust me, I'll be breaking out in and out of patois, so please listen with me. So it really worked like a charm. So I was feeling better up to the point when I saw the doctor and all. So I got a sling. He told me to buy Tylenol. I got this thing, it's adhesive, so you wrap the hand and stuff. Okay, I was feeling better. So that's somebody about 9, 10 o'clock the same day that I came home on the Thursday. So she was like, I saw you last night, I saw you last night. Went into the ambulance and I was saying, oh my God, because I saw you held up the hand and knew you were in pain. So she was like, oh my God, but why didn't you call me? I really didn't even thought of that. I said it was after 1 and more than likely people would have been asleep, right? So I said, I don't know, I really didn't thought of that, and I was in so much pain that my daughter decided I should call the ambulance for me. So she said, you know that the ambulance cost is going to charge you $1,000. So I said, for what? For what? So she's like, yes, when once the ambulance comes, it's $1,000. So I said, listen, they didn't even burn a gallon of gas or a liter of gas from here to where the hospital is. That really couldn't be true. Believe me, that really couldn't be true. Anyways, eventually, they sent the the bill. Because like I have my email address and stuff. So initially they told me it was about $149. I'm like, okay, payable. Where did she come from? What was she talking about? What's the ambulance fee? What's $1,000? Sometime later, because they gave us this app, this night chart thing, so I, downloaded the app and stuff, and I went on. Only to realize that my bill was really because they had done an X-ray in the evening. That's how they found out that it was really a sprain and it wasn't broken. So, okay. So when I got the sense, I went on the app. It was saying 1,300, and I'm like, what the what? I open again, 1,300, and I'm like, listen, this 1,300, I could possibly have visited Jamaica 2 times for the balance of the year. Hit up some families and friends, kudos to a lot of us, to a lot of you guys. The good ones, yeah. So I'm like, this couldn't possibly be true. So I called them, they set me on to billing, and they basically confirmed that yes, so 1,300. 2, 3 days down the line, I got a bill from radiology, something of the sort, because I said they did an X-ray for $33. Why is it that I don't want to liken it to say just a sprained hand or, but a simple ambulance call for a sprained hand or a slight injury it's about 1,500, 1,400 and something dollars? Really? I was busy going back and forth on TikTok one of these days, and I was like, okay, okay. So I signed up and said, listen, I'm just going to have it taken out at intervals. So like 300 and something or 300 and something each month until about February. So I was busy scrolling on YouTube one day, not YouTube, TikTok one day, and I saw this guy. He said, I don't remember it in drama team. Let me just clear the air, I remember everything. So he was like, if you want to reduce your hospital bill, I better get no bill from the hospital. So I was like, okay, come here, so this is very cute. So he said, just tell him you're homeless. I'm like, oh my God, why did that cross my mind? But really and truly, if you're not homeless, you don't want to say you're homeless. They say, the Bible says that the words of your mouth, the words of your mouth defiles your body. So really and truly, I am really not one to, and of course we all lie, but some things I don't want, some path or some realms I really don't want to be a part of. I really don't go down that path. So I will come like, but when I thought about nearly $1,500, man, I really could have bought 2 separate tickets because that incident, that hospital visit was in September. So I could have bought a ticket for October, spend 2 weeks and come back. and go back in December, spend 2 weeks and come back. And say the ticket is approximately $500, right? I still have another $400 and something dollars to spend. So I'm just going to take, I'm not going to say I'm going to take the person's advice. No, because I really don't plan to have any run-ins again or any visits to the hospital. But I am still shocked at the whopping near 1,400 and something dollars, inclusive of the radiology, of course, the X-ray report, of course. But it's just not cheap.